Alright, Jens, we have a topic that I want to look at with us today. Now, we will take a verse out of the book of few verses out of the book of Genesis chapter 1 from 1 to 5, and we will talk about the darkness. And the question here is, now, what comes in your mind first when you hear the word darkness? Take a moment and ask yourself, what am I thinking when somebody say darkness? What comes first? Is it positive? Or is it positivity or is it the negativity? What things are you seeing? What are you associating darkness with, or surrounding darkness with, or connecting darkness with? Let's say that way. What is the one thing that you will say, okay, if it's dark, I see this. When we talk about darkness, I have thing in it means this. Let's quickly look on that. And now I have seen that all of us will associate darkness with negativity, because we think that's where every bad thing happens. That's where witches are working, wizards, witchcraft is being practiced when it's dark. That's what we always associate darkness with. But I have come to understand that every new day starts with a long dark hours. Bible speaks, if we start from verse 1, and it says, in the beginning God created heaven and earth, and earth was without form and void, and darkness was upon the face of the deep, and the Spirit of God moved over the waters. That's what it says. Spirit of God moves over waters. So it could be mean maybe that there was no order, because the Bible says there was no form for it. But when God realized, or when God sees, God have to divide two from each other. God says, let there be light, and there was light. And God called the light day, and the dark he calls it night. This is where the order is set. So I believe not all the dark is negative, because there will be a positive things in dark, in all the darkness. Sometimes we walk through dark hours of life, even in the day itself. It is so dark that we cannot see where we are going. So this is the reality. This is the season. Darkness is not just at night or just a day, but it is a season that we all are coming into or coming across in life with. We get through darkness, but we must be reminded that every dark hours will lead to a bright, beautiful morning. It is not always negative when you are walking through darkness. That's how God orders his creation, or his way of creating things. It was first dark, and there was no form. And God comes and divides the two into two parts. He calls the light day, and he calls the dark night. So in our case, when it's dark, we will call it a day, because we said, okay, I'm going to sleep now because it's dark. I have stopped my work. But nowadays we can shift we can change the shift to work on. Now this shift come in from 6 to 10 and from 10 to 12 or so on. But anyways, when God makes a dark, or when God makes a night, he meant it for us to rest on night. That's why you see, when you sleep in the day, it is not so comfortable like night. Night becomes so quiet sometimes, and you can rest proper. You can rest out and start a new day with fresh and renewed strength. That's the reason why God created night.